Hello guys, this is Trader Sebran here. You're welcome to our channel, and I want to be looking at the forecast for week 36, which we're going to be starting tonight. This is GBP/USD. For those of you that trade this currency pair, I want you to pay attention to what the market is actually planning to do for the coming week. And we are going to be forecasting just to know the direction at which we will be trading at. And also, in addition to that, if you haven't watched my video on what are my comments and my discussions with my team members, also my followers in the Telegram group concerning the recent saga that's going on in the prop firm industry, especially the regulation system that is going on, especially when we look at what just happened to my forex fund. The biggest prop firm in the industry was taken down. So we had a discussion on it. If you haven't watched the video, I will actually encourage you to watch the video up here. Somewhere around there, you see a pop-up, or at the end of this stream, you'll be able to see the video directed to you. Or you go to the playlist and watch the video playlist on prop firm on this channel. Watch the video. It will help you greatly to prepare for what you need to be doing with your account and trading from now on. Okay, now for those of you still expecting the prop firm to come back, you think that my forex fund is going to come back. I tell you what, maybe you should go and read the information. It's not, my forex fund is no more coming back. There's no coming back from that. Do you know what the accusation was? Do you know what the it's terrible, guys? Go and read the content. You'll be shocked. So they are not coming back, even though it's going to happen. We're not looking at, don't expect them to come back anytime soon. If they have to, they won't come back anytime soon. So forget about the account, forget about the payouts you didn't get, forget about every other thing. Just start out with your life. And now some of you want to ask me, should you be going with another prop firm? I don't know. My question is on my video is, which one is next? Do you know if your prop firm will be the next? So we don't know. The prop firm you want to sign up to now could be the next. Who is next? I don't know. If they can take the big guy down, do you think that guy, that your prop firm that just started out, will be the problem for them? No. So again, I'm just putting my heads on that. I'm working on that. Well, let's look at the analysis for today. First of all, we're looking at GU. As you can see, GU has been creating lower highs, lower lows. Okay, creating lower highs, lower lows in different places. We can see the market has been creating that lower highs, and now this lower low is going to be broken. So obviously we can say that GU is on the downtrend. Looking at the daily time frame, GU is on the downtrend, it's trending lower. But you see, that is not enough reason for us to say, well, we're going to look for sell. But you could look for sell. But the problem is, how long will this low go? How far will it go? That's the point. How far will this low go? So you need to check what's the potential reaction state where you need to stop and say, you know what, I need to get out of this trade. It's going to be buying now. From now, it's going to start pushing up. You need to know where that place is. But overall, GU is on the downtrend and gradually, consolidatively dropping. It's not dropping like a strong momentum, but it's consolidatively dropping. And those of you that caught the sale up here, congratulations, because you were able to see from the daily time frame that price was creating that structure over there. So if you were going to sell, you would have waited for price to come to the premium and look for a sell, which what you did, because this was the previous high and this was the previous low, and then you waited for price to come into the premium at that level, and then you sold, which was smart, because that's the way you want to trade. And congratulations to those of you who caught the sell, because your entry pattern will obviously let you know when to get in at the premium. Now, I'm not going to go into back testing that to you. You go and do your back testing by yourself. So what we're looking at right now is to see where this sell will potentially go. Now, we can see that price came and reacted to this key level and reacted to this key level. So we have two major key areas to focus on, which is this level right here and also this level right here. So we also have the third one, which is this level right here. These are potential TP areas or take profit areas potentially. But the question is, will price drop to that level in the future? We are not sure. So let's go to the 4-hour time frame and look at the structure, what we're looking at the moment, price action. So at the moment, we can see the price is trading toward this low. So we can see that we have, this is the week, a new week is starting. So we have a new week high. That's a new week high, previous week high, which is this week 35 high, okay? And we're looking at week 35 low. So this is the week 35 low right now. So if the market is trending, what do you expect? Two things. You are expecting the market to break through this week low, but break through with a strong momentum. So we expect price to break through this week low with a strong bearish momentum. And if that happened, then we need a little pullback on this lower time frame. Okay, we need a pullback on the lower time frame into somewhere around there, and then we'll look for continuous selling. So we'll be able to sell more because we have a strong breakup structure there. So we'll be able to sell. Even as scalpers, day traders, you'll be able to catch that. But all I'm saying is wait for price to get to that low of the week, because this low of the previous week will let us know what the market is thinking. Is it going to continue downward? What if it doesn't break this body low? What if price doesn't break this low? What if it doesn't take out the liquidity, which is the week? It doesn't take out the week. How are you going to trade it? So the best thing is to watch out for those things before you get into the trade. The market may eventually want to retrace back up, and there is room for a pullback. What I mean by that is we can trade a retracement, because if I put the discount gun box there, you will see that discountly you're not buying the market yet until this is a counter trade to buy. Remember, you can counter trade this buy. You can decide to say, okay, I want to buy this market. Okay, I want to buy this market. But remember, this is within the high and low of the previous week. So if the market decides to trade inside this zone, all you need to do is just wait for price action. All right, price reacting to those zones. You want to wait for price action within the week. The market can go like this. But if it breaks, you need a pullback to continue to the downside. That's when you're looking for more sales. If it break above, again, what do you need to look for? You're looking for a bullish momentum that will take out liquidity. Then you wait for a pullback, and then you continue to the upside. So that's when you know that you are not in an uptrend. But looking at this picture right now, what we need to be focusing on is the direction. Where first, with the price break this low that it created in the previous week 35, if it doesn't break week 35 low, then we are not going to look at trading the week, looking at continuation. Rather, we'll be looking for a pullback. That means a counter trade to the upside. So if you're looking for a counter trade to the upside, you will have two places to target as your TP, which is target 1, and target 2 will be this high right here. So that means if price gives us any reasonable action to buy, that means without breaking, you need to watch it, that it doesn't break this low, and then it reacted to price. That means price reacted without breaking this low and then started pushing back up. All you need to do is to wait for price action, and then you continue. So you continue, you can do your first TP here or second TP here, and then you're out. That is a counter trend for a buy. But I'm expecting the market to do that. But what I'm looking for is what it would do at that low. I don't want price to stay below this low. If it break this low, then potentially the market might continue to the downside. But if it doesn't break the low, then we're looking at a pullback into the zone. But that pullback must be in the premier zone. It must be in the premier zone, within that premier zone, but otherwise we are not trading it. That means we will not trade until we have price push at least towards the previous high, something closer to that zone. We need something within this zone. Within this zone, then we could be looking for a sell. Now, it may not necessarily come to the high of the week. No, we're looking at the high of the previous week now. Now, we're looking for price to come towards this level or towards this level, but around the premium, and then we'll be looking for potential sell to the downside. So that's what you want to pay attention to on this trade. So this is what I'm looking at on GU. Is a very straightforward analysis. There's no complications on it. And I'm going to do the Euro USD together with it. So you're going to have this GU and Euro USD on this video straight up. Okay. So now you understand what we're looking at on GU. So on the fundamental aspect of it, I would like to show you what I'm thinking on that one. But before then, let me talk about Euro USD as I load my software here. So while we're waiting for the software to load up, I will talk about Euro USD right now. So let's go to Euro USD and we'll come back to the fundamentals to look at both of them. Now, Euro USD straight up. Now, looking at the Euro USD, let me just remove all of the drawings so you can look at the analysis again. We're almost having the same thing that is going on. The week just ended. Now we can see that this is the low of the week that was created. The market closed by breaking this low, which was potential. That means structure break. Already we can see structure has been broken right there. So let's say this is the low of the week. We have the low of the previous week. This is week 35 right now. We're seeing that the market is looking very bearish again, continue the bearish run. Even after pushing higher like this, decided to continue the bearish run. Now, if you look at the previous week that ended, you see that price did what price did. If you were to pay attention to that previous week 34, you will notice that price came onto the high and reacted to it. It did not break above it. It broke below it, closed below it. That would have given you opportunity for a continuous sell because the market stayed below that previous high, letting us know that it's not going bullish anymore. So at the end of that 4-hour close, which is bearish, you would have had opportunity to sell the market all the way down because that was a big opportunity to trade that. But nevertheless, we're looking at right now this particular zone. That is our recent high of the week. And we can see the price has created a new low. Now, this candle is ended, is an ending candle. It's not like it's going to continue the way it is. This candle another candle is going to pop open above this. Hopefully, it's going to be above it, even though we still have a strong momentum to the downside. Now, the question is, would this market continue to the downside? That's the question. We are not sure, but I'll tell you what to expect on Euro USD. What you should expect is, first of all, we want price to actually either continue breaking this zone, giving us a new structure properly, and then we'll wait for a pullback, then we'll continue selling. Now, a pullback could be maybe a little more to the downside before the pullback, or you can equally enter depending on the candle that break, or the candle can just continue to pull back right there, depending on what the market shows us. So if the market continue to pull back from here, the question is, what do we do? It means that this low has been maintained. There may be a little bit of consolidation before the market will make a decision to go up high. Pay attention to that. That can happen. All right, there could be a little bit of consolidation here before the market can go even higher or break below. So that can happen. But this is the zone that you'll be paying attention to. First, you want price to be inside the zone and you're looking for trade within this zone first. That's the first thing. Now, if you break below this, you're looking for more sales. That means there's more sell. Even though it's a sell potential, sell market, you want to look for more sales after that low is broken. Then you want to look for more buys when the market goes up. So the question is there opportunity for you to look for a buy on this candle? The question should be yes or a no. So if you go to the 1 hour time frame, is there room for you to look for a buy if the market gives that to you? Yes, there should be. Put your trend line there. you have your trend line telling you that the market potentially might want to go above that level. So even though it's not a proper straight, it's not a good trend line positioning, you could go a little bit lower to 15 minutes to see if you can position your trend line properly. And it's still not a good trend line opportunity. All right. So you can decide to use that and use that trend, take that level, and then move back to 1 hour time frame to see what you could expect. So you want price on this time frame, right? You want price to at least give a consolidation, be above this trend line before you can take a buy. Now, this is a counter trade. Remember that is a counter trade. And when you're doing a counter trade, like I already taught you, you should be able to look for opportunity from try and buy that trade into the premium. So what I mean is target this high. So if you're buying, you should target this high as your TP. So look for opportunity to target that high as your TP and get out. So when you're done, all you should be looking for is opportunity to sell within this premier zone. You want to look for sell opportunity. So what is that sell opportunity is coming from? It depends on what you're looking at your strategy of entry. So what I mean is that you want to watch what price has done. Is there any major drop, any major prayer action that took place within that place that you can watch for price action? Is there a key level for instance, on Euro, I can see a key level here that I can look at the price may want to tap into before start dropping. So I'll look for price action at those key areas and then expect a sell massively to the downside. But at the moment, price still appears to go to push even lower. So, but there's a counter trade opportunity on Euro USD. So even though we are still looking very bearish, the market is still very bearish, but there's opportunity for us to look for a counter trade on Euro USD. So look at it very closely that the market is bearish. You can see the candle that printed strong bearish, very strong. So we have a strong presence of the seller's momentum. So if you're buying, it is at your risk to buy the counter trade. But definitely market will not just keep dropping and dropping. Market always pull back. There was always a room for the market to pull back. Okay, that is a very sense of understanding of the market. So that pullback is what we're trying to trade. Is called counter trade. Okay, now this is the zone at which you want to wait. And if you're a patient trader, you may not worry about yourself about trading the counter trend. Just wait for price to push and push higher into the zone where you'll be expecting to sell the market. And when that happens, you look for opportunity to sell and you are at peace. And that is what I advise. So the market look bearish. It's still a bearish market on Euro USD, just as it is on GBP USD. So look for that opportunity to sell this market crazy. Now, what is the potential goal? Where would this market intend to go? If you look at the 4-hour time frame, we see that there are different levels that the market created structures. We have the structure low here. That's one target that the market could go. Another target is this low, and another target is this low. So we can see that potentially the market could come to 1.06378. So that is a potential target that the market could come in. And if you check that zone, that is about 140, 100 and something pips, which is easy for the market to achieve within a week. So these are the potential opportunities for a sell forecast based on what we are looking at. But remember, the market does not just go all the way down. The market trade in waves. So you will see the market giving you waves. All right. It could go up, do another 50 pips, come down, do another 70 pips, go up, do another 100 pips, come down, do another 80 pips before it can eventually get to that place. So you should understand that there are different opportunities in the market to buy and sell. And that's what this is all about. Okay, so you know your strategy, you know how you get into the trade. Watch out for these opportunities for more sales, especially if a price break the low of the previous week 35, and then we'll be able to see more opportunity to the downside. I hope you enjoy this forecast. And now before I go, let me show you what the fundamentals is saying. Now on the fundamentals, looking at my playlist, my top list, I'm seeing that the top setup right here is on British pounds, which is USD. is very bearish, very bearish. And also we have Euro USD is also very bearish. Now, to go into detail with that is to check, first of all, the major pairs. So if I check the major pairs, which I'm going to scan through right now, and I could pick any of the pairs which I'm looking at. All right, let's pick, okay, this is first of all Euro USD. Now this is Euro USD pair. We can see that the market is looking very bearish. Okay, very bearish according to what we see here. Now along this line, we can see that under the sentimental analysis, we can see that we have a good report on the sentimental analysis. So that means we should be looking for more sales in this market, looking at the sentimental analysis. So that gives us opportunity to trade on a good sell. So there is no consolidation whatsoever we should be expecting this week. So even though there could be a little bit because of the strength of different pair, because Euro USD and GDP and USD, that means Euro and USD, they are opening in the same time frame. That means in the daytime they are traded in London section and Europe's and New York section. So they could be very strong when they are traded in these sections. They could be very strong. So because of that, there could be a conflict in the market when both of the pairs are very strong. That's another disadvantage. So, but anyway, we got to trade. What do we have to do? We got to trade. So we have a very bearish bias on GU right now. So GU also shows a very strong bearish bias, as you can see. So looking at this top trade projection, it shows that, again, on GU, there's potential for more sales. And looking at the trend downwards, projecting more to the downside. So there we will be selling on GU. So watch out for that. Okay. So I hope you guys understand and appreciate this information I'm giving to you already. And there's no need to go to the smart money big guys decisions, but already we can see the COT data here formulated already in this place in correspondent with the sentiment that the retailers are having. So we can see that obviously they have reduced their order from on the USD. So we still have British pound very strong, but it's already reduced. There's a lot of change in the market, so let's expect more in that direction. So there's still going to be a push up, push down in the market as that. So this is my take on Euro USD and GBP USD. So I hope you understand and you appreciate it. If you are new to this channel, hit the subscribe button, watch this video again and again to understand what I've just said and pay attention to what the market is going to do in continuation this week. Okay, very important. I'll see you in the next video. I'm going to do another video. I'm going to talk about the gold, talk about the AUUSD, talk about the JAMA 30, talk about NANS 100, and talk about US 30. So I'm going to talk about all of that. So watch out. I'm not going to talk about this one because I've already talked about it. So yeah, I'm going to talk about the rest of this pair. So watch out for those pairs, and we're going to discuss more into those pairs. Okay. Yeah, watch out, as we did the other time. We talked about USD CAD. Where's CAD? We're talking about USD CAD today, so I'm going to add it here later. So watch out for those analysis. The video will be out next to this. Bye for now, guys. I'll see you in the next one.